in the high rise, Susan and Barbara taking off their clothes. Susan and Barbara up in the high rise, Susan and Barbara taking off their clothes.
Yo, what up, D-Shay? What you doing, man?
What's going on, man? Narcy touched down there. What's going on?
No, Narcy hasn't come through yet, man. It's just me, Memo, Pesci's here, Buttabeats is killing it. Let's get this cypher going, man.
So what? Cypher's in effect?
Cypher's in effect, man. You gonna be able to get down here?
I say, well, I got some shit to take care of over here, though. You know what I'm saying, though? But like 7:30.
7:30's cool, man.
Say what?
We're at the park bench, man.
Say what?
Peace.
Here we go, so let me set this off at the top of the list. We got butter beatbox and a bust of buds in my fist. This is street talking, you can't keep up with it, keep walking. My words are like my can control, you can't control my concept. I'm not the best, but I spit burners like a bomb and never claim that I'm the shit, but I've been shitting on them. Spent my time on the hard floor, the grind is what they called it. We had nothing to rhyme for, but we climbed because it called us.
Yeah, but it wasn't like getting a phone call. It's more like your mama when she calling you home, y'all. And you just hear it on the breeze and run. And everybody that you with is like, what the fuck? It's like a flashback of me with a backpack, a whack hat, trying to hustle my tapes from out the hatchback. This ain't no acting class, but I'm a class act. You crack the Heineken passion, let me pass that.
While rap cats twist the facts, old birds miss the max. Soul search, mix and match on covert sick collabs. For me to drop drums, your whole circle pitch the cash. Cause beats you rockin' none like Goldberg and Sister Act.
A lot of these kids are doing their own thing. Some of these kids are not the same. Most of these kids are doing their own thing. This is a park bench thing. A lot of these kids are doing their own thing. Most of these kids are not the same. Some of these kids are doing their own thing. Hey yo, spit some game.
Cause Montreal's like wild style was in the early 80s. Metro tunnels, block parties, stocked with Bacardis and ladies, beatboxers, MCs, breakdancers, and DJs. Respect to the writers, still taking chances these days.
Hey yo, I ride the tempo like Siamese bimbos on a bus processing more chips than IBM stores. Rewired a mental like I fired the pencil and still bring you live metaphors without an ICM show. Poison Ivy phlegm, yo, facing envy, I oughta laugh. Sign on the dotted line, I gave the city my autograph. Record holder, getting older, so I'ma rob your stash. Cause I seen jazz get thrown out often like Carlton's
They call
dad.
me SECONDTHOUGH. Cause I be like I'm at ease with the CH cheese. Go ahead, smile for the camera, then off to the office, find a place to hang ya.
Yo, Narcy's supposed to be here like half an hour ago.
Yo, I talked to D-Shade, he said he'd be at the bench at 8, man.
Yo, it's the cue, man. What you wanna do?
Let's do the chorus again, man. Let's get it
A lot of these kids are doing their own thing. Some of these kids are not the same. Most of these kids are doing their own thing. This is a park bench thing. A lot of these kids are doing their own thing. Most of these kids are not the same. Some of these kids are doing their own thing.
Oh shit, yo, look who came.
I traveled in planes, grieved the same tragic it came. Hurricane flow, carry the rain, erratically plain. Me and lower back related like sciatica pain. Like French bread? Spread the stench dead, homie, I got dragon breath. Reach the bench, bent, half asleep, walk the stint. Missed the bus, track the street of chocolate mint after 8. Attracted C notes, we still broke. Banana sea float, immigrant sound, getting a pound like half a kilo.
Better late than never. Commence the reign of terror. Blessed with insane lecture that turns brains to nectar. Shade waving a scepter and rules with an iron fist. Any fool denying this becomes food for giant pits. Rewrite your scripts, better yet slice your wrist. Cause suicide's better than facing the likes of this. This life is the definition of what priceless is. Like Kanye letting the president know what time it is.
A lot of these kids are doing their own thing. Some of these kids are not the same. Most of these kids are doing their own thing. It's a park bench thing. A lot of these kids are doing their own thing. Most of these kids are not the same. Some of these kids are doing their own thing. Hey yo, spit some game.